Today, we are going to break Minecraft again. A couple of weeks ago, I made a video about why I felt Mojang was implementing certain bug fixes into Minecraft 1.15 and 16. The bug fixes in question were items that would be difficult or downright impossible to see within vanilla gameplay in the first place, such as fixing mob AI or mineral vein spawning at extremely large distances. To me, these bug fixes suggested that Mojang may be looking to remove Minecraft's world limits at some point in the very near future. But in that video, I only scratched the surface as to how badly Minecraft used to break at large distances in the past. In that very same video, I showed what Minecraft would look like if the world border and world generation limits were removed entirely today. If you want to check it out, I'll have it linked above. In today's video, thanks to MusicBike and the Minecraft Wiki's extraordinary documentation, we're going to take a look back and see just how badly Minecraft used to break at very large distances away from the center of the world. And this time, we're going to be skipping the Farlands. I've already covered that one enough times in prior videos. So let's go ahead and let's check them out. Today's video is brought to you by Core. Have you ever wanted to take a swing at creating games of your very own? Does having a platform to easily create and publish your own games using the Unreal Engine sound appealing? If you want to give their game construction tool a try for yourself, or check out the thousands of free PC games designed with Core's platform, be sure to check it out with the link that I'll have in the description down below. To get a few details out of the way, in almost all versions of Minecraft, up until very recently anyways, particles generated by almost any means would break down as you progressed further and further outwards. TNT explosions, torches, rain, snow, redstone ore, smoke, monster spawners, portals, you name it. Save for a few rare exceptions, just about all particle emitting blocks broke down at large distances. And while those items are definitely noteworthy, there are actually a lot of really interesting items on this list that you might not expect at all. Even I was surprised. So let's get into all of those. In a video I made just over a year ago, I detailed a bug within the Optifine mod that caused world rendering to break down entirely as you traveled really far out. But for 2 weeks during Minecraft InfDev, and for 2 snapshot versions of Minecraft in 2014, a similar bug actually occurred within vanilla Minecraft. The effects are not as extreme as what occurred in that video, since the blocks splitting apart occur along chunk borders instead of for every block. It's still pretty fascinating to know that this bug once existed for real. Another thing that used to occur in Minecraft InfDev, which still occurs in Minecraft Bedrock Edition today, is that many non-full blocks like flowers, saplings, torches, mushrooms, and wheat lose their placement precision and appear two-dimensional when millions of blocks out. Another one that you may remember is that from the inception of Redstone all the way until release 1.8, redstone wire would appear increasingly more and more stretched out as you traveled further out. Making redstone devices of any form at this distance looked pretty wacky. But redstone wasn't the only thing to ever experience this stretching effect. From Minecraft InfDev through Beta 1.7, if you traveled beyond 16,777,216 blocks away, not only would redstone appear very stretched out, but ladders, flowing water, flowing lava, all rail types, and redstone repeaters would appear stretched out as well. Combine that with the world rendering jitter that plagued Minecraft until Beta 1.8, and we're still only just getting started? From Minecraft Beta 1.8 and onwards, while it might seem like block rendering at large distances was fixed entirely due to the jittering bug being patched out of the game, there still remained in the game a few blocks that retained some really strange hitbox behavior, the most two notable of which were cacti and cake, which visibly stretched their hitbox out to either become a two-dimensional plane, or they would stretch out to become a 2x2 block hitbox. blocks. Alongside of this, fences and even walls had messed up hitboxes for a little bit, allowing for you to walk inside of those blocks. But here's where things get really interesting. For well over a year in most cases, many of the blocks that did not occupy a full block space and also had an interior texture, such as flower pots, hoppers, and cauldrons, would have their inside faces render upwards of a full block away from where they were supposed to render. Yeah, there's a reason why I put this in the thumbnail for the video. It's insane looking. And the best part is, the rendering bug in this case occurs differently depending on where exactly you place the block down at. But I've got one that's even more crazy. Pistons. Okay, yeah, when I place the piston down, it doesn't look like anything is wrong with it until I begin extending and retracting the piston itself. Clearly, something is wrong here. If we freeze frame this motion in action, we can see just how messed up this whole thing really is. I mean, textures are being drawn with the incorrect location, and the piston block itself just looks like an absolute mess now. If we move very slowly while triggering this glitch, we can actually see that the buggy animation loosely follows the camera around in some way as well. Minecraft used to certainly be a really buggy game. Before I get into the last few items on this list, most of which are pretty awesome, I want to thank the sponsor for this video, Core. Core is a platform that makes it easy to play, share, and even create your own games easily and for free. If you've ever wanted to make your own game, but you have no idea where you wanted to get started, consider giving Core a try. And as well, try out any one of the thousands of games already published to the Core platform. Shooters, RPGs, Sims, you name it, Core's got it. Core is also a social platform where you can hang out with tons of other creators and players as well. If all of this sounds appealing and you want to give it a try for yourself, for free, be sure to check out the link in the description down below to try out Core now. So, time for a few last minute items. For a good 2 years or so, if you traveled to exactly 8,388,608 blocks away and tried to place down lily pads, you would see that prior to that point, they would appear just fine. At exactly that point, they would render quite improperly, and beyond that point, they wouldn't render at all. If you tried to sleep in a bed and pointed the bed perpendicular to your direction of travel, your character would appear well over 1 block away from the bed itself, as you can see from my camera's misalignment with the diamond block pillars that are in front of and behind the bed. And finally, last but certainly not least, the book within an enchantment table used to not always point directly towards you when you were millions of blocks out. Sometimes it would face you if you were directly facing it. Other times, it just won't point to you at all because the enchantment table believes that you're standing somewhere that you're not. Yeah, pretty awesome. Well, this wasn't every single item on the Minecraft Wiki Java Edition distance effects page. If you're interested in reading more about these bugs, I recommend that you check out the wiki article in the description down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. About 80% of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so it would really help out a lot. But anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.